This is a video on mathematics for the students of class 10, and our topic of discussion is mensuration, and this is the third part of the video. This is a question from exercise 17.2. We are solving sums from the ML Agarwal textbook. The first question of discussion today is a conical tent is 10-meter high and the radius of the base is 24 meters. So we need to first find out the slant height of the tent. We know that slant height is the lateral height, or very commonly used as hypotenuse also. Since we know the length of the altitude or height and the base, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem to solve it. Your answer will be 26 centimeter. Now, next question is we need to find the cost of the canvas that is required to make the tent. If the cost of 1 meter square of canvas is rupees 70, so what cost of 1 meter is rupees 70. Now, to find the cost of the canvas, or the total area that is to be covered in making the tent, so we need to find out the curved surface area. So this will be pi r l. When you put the formula, you get answer 13728 by 7 meters square. So the cost of 1 meter square we know is rupees 70. So the cost of 13,728 will be 1,37,280 rupees. So I've just brought the first basic numerical from the topic cone. Second question is find what length of canvas of 2 meters in width is required to make a conical tent of 20 meters in diameter and 42 meter in slant height. So the cloth we require to make a tent, the thickness or the width of the cloth should be 2 meters and the diameter is given 20 and slant height is 42 meters. Now 10% is required for foldings and stitchings. So find the cost of canvas at the rate of rupees 80 per meter. Now we know that the diameter of the base conical is given 20 meters, so its radius will be 10 meters. Slant height is 42 meter. Area of canvas used, so we need to find out the area of the canvas that is required. So pi rl, curved surface area, and then when you put the formula you get 1320 is the total area of canvas that will be covered. That means the area or the total area of the cloth required will also be this much. So we know that since it is width is given 2 meters, so we can find out the length of the canvas using the formula of the rectangle length into breadth. Area is given here, breadth is given, so length will be 1320 by 2. So 660 meter is the length of the canvas that will be required. Now remember that 10% of the cloth or the length of that cloth will be used for foldings and stitching. So 10% of 660 is 66 meters. So that means total length of the cloth that will be required is 660 plus 66 meters for foldings and stitching. So it comes to 726 meter. Now, the cost of 1 meter of canvas is rupees 80. So, cost of 726 meter will be rupees 58,080 rupees. Next, we have the height of a cone is given 30 centimeter. A small cone is cut off at the top by a parallel plane to its base. So this is how the question is telling. There's a cone here, and on the top, a small cone is cut off, which is parallel. So this line and this line is parallel. The red lines are parallel to its base. Now, if its volume be 1 by 27th of the given cone. Now, volume of this cone is 1 by 27th of the bigger cone. At what height above the base is the section cut? So we need to find this the length of this yellow line. We need to find out the length of the bit distance between the two cones, actually the bit distance between the two bases of the cone. So we know because it's given height, so let us begin. The height of the cone is 30 centimeter. So that means the total height of the bigger cone is 30 centimeter and the smaller cone is cut off from the top as given in the diagram. So the volume of smaller cone is 1 by 27th of the volume of the bigger cone. Now bigger cone, we know the formula for volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. For the bigger cone, I have used capital R and H. And for smaller, I've used the smaller r and h for radius and height. Now we need to individually find out the volume of both the cones. Now we know that volume of smaller cone is 1 by 27 of the volume of the bigger cone. When you put the formulas, you get an equation like this. So when you solve it, your answer will be h cube is equal to 1000. So the height is 10 centimeter. That means the distance between, if you find out the volume between, difference between the volume of this portion by volume of this portion, you'll get the height, that is 10 centimeters. So the line that is parallel to base at a distance of 30 minus 10, that is 20 centimeters. That means the distance between this entire line minus the small height of the smaller cone, you get the height of the yellow line here, so that is 20 centimeters. So this is all we have from the exercise 7.2. The next topic will begin with the next exercise. This is all we have from the video today. Thank you.